Hi there, Virgo. This is your love reading for October 2020. I hope you are doing well. We're going to see what is coming through for this reading. And also, I do want to mention as well, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will be in the description box below. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. Last thing I want to mention is my intention bracelets are on Etsy, so I'm actually wearing a few of them right here. I'm wearing a singles one, love one, soulmate and twin flame. These are handmade by me, they're meditated with, they're sage, they're there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life, and they have some amazing reviews. If you want to check them out, do check them out on my Etsy store. And international shipping. There's so many other items on my Etsy store as well. There's teas, necklaces, bracelets, crystals, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, wallet, your purse. So everything is on there. And thank you so much for all of the love and support. I also have my head balm here as well. I don't know why that's there. By the way, this stuff is so great. This is not a sponsor or anything like that. But yeah, anytime you have a headache, it just like cools the headache. I don't know how to explain it. I've been using this for years. It just was on my table and I didn't even realise. Maybe some of you have a headache in regards to love. Well, guess what? Forehead has you covered. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start first of all with an oracle card. Actually, I'm going to start with a couple of oracle cards. So I've actually just recently got these ones as well. This, I don't know what this is. This is the Whispers of Love oracle cards as well. So I thought we could start with some oracle cards, get into the tarot reading, do things a little bit differently. I'm just really excited. So, you know, let's go with it, see what's coming through, and yeah, let's start. So I'm going to start first of all with the Dorian Virtue Romance Angel Oracle cards. These are really hard to find, but if anyone does want to find or, you know, want them, you can Google for them. Okay, let's have a look and see, Virgo. Chemistry. Okay, so that is your message. Let's put it right there. Oh no, that's not a good spot to put it. I should put it right there. I hope it stays. There's a magnetic attraction here. You know, when I look at this particular card, you can see here that there's, you know, red and then there's blue. And when you think of a magnet, the red and the blue, they just really attract. And that's the sort of attraction that I'm seeing here. So there's a lot of attraction between you and someone here in October, which is really lovely to see. So let's just go in with the Whispers of Love. Alright, let's see. It says here, spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Okay, so for many of you, what I'm seeing here is that there's very obvious chemistry here, but there's also this past life connection that I'm picking up on. So, you know, sometimes with spiritual connections, things can be a little bit difficult. You can feel so much chemistry with this person. You can feel there's so much attraction, but it's difficult. You know, it's challenging sometimes. But I'm sure many of you can feel this. Perhaps some of you have a soulmate or a twin flame, or you just feel this really strong attraction and chemistry towards someone. Let's see what is coming through for October. I really want to stand these up, in all honesty, but it's a little bit of a challenge. Don't worry, this candle is not actually on, just for those of you that are wondering. Let's put that there. Okay, so let's have a look and see what your message shows us. Yeah, so chemistry, truly with this Knight of Wands, sorry, it's shaking. The Knight of Wands here is all about chemistry and passion. It's also about endurance. It's this really strong energy of things really coming together in your love life, Virgo. I really feel here that in October there is definitely going to be some form of communication coming through. Whether it's you communicating to someone or someone coming to you and just, you know, really professing their love towards you. I feel because of this really strong spiritual connection that the two of you do have towards one another, it's very hard for them to stay back. So if, for example, the two of you have no contact, if you're not talking to one another, if there is just this sense of, you know, playing games or whatever, the minute you pull away and you disappear, and they realize that, and they realize that there's a real possibility that you are not in the picture anymore, it worries the hell out of them, and they just can't hold back. So the Page of Swords here is definitely showing, like, stay in your own energy, do your own thing, focus on the things that you've got going on for yourself, because I really feel that that's very, very important. There's a lot of chemistry here. There is passion, there are developments here between you and this person, and it could also be that they feel a bit jealous. There's a vibe that's coming through here with this chemistry card. I mean, you know, there's this sort of sense of this person not being, you know, so happy. It's like they really want this person, you know, and they're trying to put in as much effort and energy to win them over. And that's, you know, that's huge. So we've got here the Fool as well. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, the Fool is like a journey. It's like something very unexpected happens and they just come towards you, that they're afraid of losing you all of a sudden because they finally realize that maybe you're just kind of, you know, you're like, you know, it's all or nothing. So we've got the Knight of Swords. Look at that, another Court card as well. So the Court cards are the Pages, the Knights, the Kings, and the Queens of the deck. It's literally what we have here with the two Knights and the Page. We've also got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. I'm looking at the Knight of Wands. I can't take my eye off of this Knight of Wands. There's something really beautiful coming in for you, whether you're single or, again, there's this sense of chemistry that I'm really picking up in October. So perhaps if things have been difficult in September, well, October is looking to be much, much better. So that's good news. Very, very good news. Got the Empress. And the Page of Wands. Yeah. So you got the Page of Swords with the Knight of Swords. You got the Page of Wands with the Knight of Wands. You see here there's a lot of progression in terms of communication and also chemistry and passion, and you know, that all just igniting. The Empress is ruled by Venus, really strong energy in regards to, again, chemistry, and also the Ace of Pentacles here shows that they're coming in with some form of an offer because they don't want to lose you. Okay, this person's really afraid of losing you. Wow. Gosh. Lovers. Ay, ay, ay. So there you go. This is exciting, especially for those of you that are single. There's new options, new opportunities also manifesting for you as well. You might even come across someone. That is such a typical thing for me to do. There is someone here that you could meet, that you have a spiritual connection with, and it's just like, whoa, I didn't expect this, because the Lovers here also has the divine energy tied to it right there. And for some of you may have known this person for a while. Well, guess what? They're talking to you a lot more. They are realizing that there's something strong, and they're not willing to let it go because they know your value. Interestingly enough, with that Ace of Pentacles, they know your value. They're not willing to give up on it. They know what you bring to the table. And guess what? They have sat at many other tables. I feel this person, okay, especially if they're like dating or, I don't know, rebounding, or, you know, whatever your situation here is, whatever this person might be doing, okay, they're realizing that no one is you. Nobody is you, okay? No one. No one is you. When they sit at you with the table, it is like no other table they have sat at. You know, they feel confident, they feel mature, they feel secure. At other tables, they don't feel that. So if you're wondering, like, oh, you know, what if this person goes to someone else? It doesn't matter. It really does not matter, because you are not them. Right? So that's your power. And I think because you're going to feel really strong and confident within yourself here, what's really going to end up happening is this spiritual energy, because the two of you have a spiritual connection, it's going to translate into this whole situation, and they're not going to be able to let you go, basically. Long story short. So then there's that, you know, they can't let you go. They can't sit at other people's tables because they're not happy. And then the Knight of Pentacles, see, they're coming in, they're offering you something. Why? Because they know they have to, otherwise they're going to lose you. It's really that simple. They know your value. Oh my gosh, look at this. 6 of Cups. This is honestly, like, what kind of a reading is this? One of the best, right? This reading, wow, okay, so October here is bringing a lot more stability to this connection. It's also an opportunity here for you to regain a lot of balance and that self-confidence as well, which I think is really very, very important, because, you know, self-confidence and self-esteem are spiritual energies as well. And what I mean by that is people can pick up on our energies. You know, we can sort of reflect our own energies in that sense, and they can also reflect upon these spiritual connections and the connections we have in terms of love. People can pick up on it, and then they can be sort of turned off by it if they feel like, oh, that person doesn't have that much confidence. So they can, you know, pick up on how much energy you're putting into them versus how much they put into you. So what I would say here is it's a really good time for you to put a lot of self-love and self-care into yourself. In fact, I think what's really good for us to do at this very point in time is to get a self-care oracle card, because I'm talking a lot about it, and I do feel that that can help us, so we might as well. You know, I go based off of my feelings when it comes to tarot readings, so let's have a look and see what the self-care oracle deck is saying. By the way, this is what it looks like. You've probably seen this in other people's readings as well if you watch other people's readings. Let's see. Because I also think, you know, with that Virgo energy, it really is about self-care and taking care of yourself and your own personal energy. So let's go with this top card here, if I can grab it. Sync with the moon. That's very interesting. So, you know, in this particular deck, you've got lots of different messages, like, you know, cook a meal, make a vision board. This one here is sync with the moon, and 51 actually is a very lucky number actually in many, many cultures. And this here is really showing that syncing with the moon has an amazing effect to your spiritual health and your spiritual well-being. I'm not surprised by that, again, because you have got here the spiritual connection card. So it's almost like, you know, if you are sitting in moonlight, for example, that's also known to be very beneficial. Actually, it has a lot of scientific things backed up to it. So what I would say is doing new moon or full moon intentions can be amazing. Also, just sitting in moonlight, you know, looking at the moon, admiring the moon, syncing with the moon and its cycles can be quite profound as well. Yeah, I mean, that could be huge. In October, you might feel really synchronized with the moon in many ways. Some people actually, believe it or not, I know this can sound like a little bit too much information. You might be like, moonlight, really? But like, look, okay, my name actually means moonlight. I'm also connected to the moon. Some people's like cycles actually connect to the moon as well, believe it or not. So yeah, I'm talking about, like, you know, that time of the month for many, believe it or not, like they actually sync with the moon in that sense as well. So there's a lot of synchronicities that can happen, in all honesty. But basically, what I'm trying to say is the more you are focused on sort of that spiritual aspect, that spiritual element, and just really being very synchronized with yourself, you know, with also the moon and the sun, and taking care of yourself, a lot of self-love, you are just becoming the stronger version of yourself. And I think that with that here comes so much strength in terms of your love life as well. You know, things are progressing, things are getting strong, things are moving along very, very nicely. Ooh, Queen of Wands, I like. Queen of Wands. So this here is about, you know, you just feeling very, very, like, how do I say it? Just really good about yourself, okay? This is you taking care of yourself. This is you, you know, dressing up, or at least just really taking good care of yourself and how you feel and how you look and how you come across to other people. This is about your confidence. This is about your personality. It's very magnetic, and that is beautiful. October here is bringing you lots of balance, peace, and options, okay? It's bringing you options. October options. Hashtag October options. I like it. Why not, right? So yeah, that is literally what we've got right there. I think it's beautiful. Virgo, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship with someone, whether you are in a situation, whatever your whole vibe is, what I can tell you is that October is going to be bringing you some changes. October is going to bring you transformations. October is going to allow you to connect more with yourself. And we're seeing a lot of spiritual transitions, changes, and movements as well, which I think is really lovely. So this is your reading, and do take care. And all the information is in the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention bracelets, which are on Etsy, so do take care.